built-in navigation, right? So that's why this truck is a little bit more than the $40,000 of the Colorado or the Ranger. However, the trucks that are out on the drive, if you want to look at the window sticker, the TRD off-road that is on the drive is just under $40,000. In fact, it's $38,817, and it's about $1,000 less than the Colorado and the Ranger. We brought this one inside. Well, first of all, we wanted the TRD off-road on the off-road course, but this one was prettier, so we put it in here. Now, if you look at this truck, you're looking at it, you're like, wow, 2020 Tacoma looks an awful lot like the same Tacoma I've been selling for the last 4 years, 5 years even. But you are correct. It is pretty much the same truck visually. And like I said, we're the #1 selling truck in this segment. We kind of went with the, if it's not broke, why fix it? We sell Tacomas very well, so we didn't mess with the looks of it too much. But there are actually I'll say 3.5 things we changed on the outside of this Tacoma. What are some of the things you noticed right now on this 2020 Tacoma TRD Sport? All right, grill and headlights. So we'll talk about grill. All 2020 Tacomas have a different grill design. So you are right. And hang on, we'll talk about headlights in a minute. What else is new on this truck? Wheels. Wheels, right? So new 17-inch wheels on TRD Sports. TRD Pros also got new wheels, and so does the Limited. All right, so SR5 and TRD Off-Road have the same wheels as prior years. We also put some taillights on the truck. They're the same taillights you would see on a Limited model, but we put it on both TRD Sport and TRD Off-Road. Somebody mentioned headlights, and yes, there is a slight change to headlights. This TRD Sport has the traditional headlights, which are halogen headlamps, halogen fog lamps, and LED daytime running lights. We now have an option on TRD Sport and TRD Off-Road where you can get LED headlamps, LED fog lights, and LED daytime running lights. The same kind of setup you'd see on a Pro or a Limited. So we did make a couple of changes there. But where did we make the most change on this truck? What did we change inside this truck that was a big game changer for Tacoma?
Power seat.
Oh, I like to hear it. I heard a lot of things there. I like it. One of them I heard was 10-way power driver seat. Like I said, this truck has never had a 10-way power driver seat. It's never had a power driver seat since its inception in 1995. So we finally have a 10-way power driver seat. And unlike the Ford and the Chevy, it is a full power seat where the recline part of the seat is actually powered as well. 10-way power driver seat, standard on every Tacoma except for the base SR. The base SR is the only truck that does not get a power driver seat. SR5 up and above does. Also, we have a new 7-inch touchscreen on the SR, and I heard somebody say it's got both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. SR5 and above also get CarPlay and Android Auto, but they get the larger 8-inch touchscreen display compared to the smaller 7-inch that's only on the SR. So we've got a larger 8-inch touchscreen display. SR5s and above also have a power rear sliding window. And you notice the other trucks had sliding windows. Were any of them powered? No, they were not. So we got a power sliding window. So in addition to Apple CarPlay, in addition to Android Auto, we also added Amazon Alexa capabilities, and we have Wi-Fi and Safety Connect now standard on all 2020 Tacomas. And as Jeremy alluded to in class, well, that means we need to make sure all these Tacomas are registered before they leave the dealership. We also made a slight change to the transmission. It's the same unit that's been in this vehicle, but we changed where it shifts. A lot of complaints on prior year Tacoma was customers did not like the shift points in the transmission. So we slightly changed the shift points so the truck stays in gear a little bit longer, stays in its power band. And let me tell you, it makes a world of difference out on the road. Between that and the 10-way power driver's seat in this truck, it's like a brand new truck. Shifts nice. 10-way power seat lets you get comfortable. It is a world of difference over maybe the last couple of years. So that was a big improvement. And you'll see that when you're out on the drive with the Tacomas. Also, Tacoma, we make use of our backseat much better than the competitors. So the competitors we saw, like think of the Ford, the seat barely folded flat and then it folded up. That was it. Well, on the Toyotas, we do a 60-40 split, and we have that hard plastic on the back part of the seat as well. That'll be able to, get wet. So if you got muddy boots, a wet dog, something like that going in the back, you actually have protection in the back of the seat, where you do not have that in the other pickups. And a lot of people will be like, well, that's why I have a pickup truck bed. I'll just throw it in the bed. Well, not everything you want to put in the bed of your truck, right? Sometimes you need to keep something in the cab. That's why we have this and the storage throughout the back of the truck. Big difference in utility for the back seat of the Tacoma. So when a customer buys a pickup truck, well, they buy a pickup truck because they want the bed on the back, right? So what Toyota does that other manufacturers don't do is we give you a different option size for beds, right? So on the Colorado and on the Ranger, there's only one bed side if you get a full 4-door vehicle, right? There's only one bed side. On the Tacoma, we could do a full double cab, so 4 full doors, and either a 5-foot box or the longer 6-foot box. So you could do a short or a long box on a Tacoma with 4 full doors. On the Chevy and on the Ford, you need to do an extended cab to get the longer box. They only come with the short box, all right? Gladiator only comes one way, and that's ugly, all right? So don't worry about that. TRD, Sport, Off-Roads, TRD Pros, and the Limiteds have the power outlet in the bed. That is a great feature. And obviously we talked about the utility of the bed of a Tacoma, composite bed, deck rail system, storage. It's just a better place to store things than a lot of the competitors. All right. One last thing on the Tacoma before we get you out on the drive is we have a new feature, and it's not just specific to Tacoma, it's specific to any new car in your inventory. Is anybody aware of the Engage VIN scan?